When Sky first came out to me, so I have this I had this idea of what it might be like because it's something I'd almost been preparing for. Being a queer person, I've always thought like, what if my kid is queer? What will I do in that situation? Kind of hoped for it in a weird way because like that's a similarity that we would have, and I always wanted as a kid to have somebody to guide me through it, and I didn't have that for myself. And so when Sky came out to me, I didn't have that reaction. I was actually very scared and confused because there's a big difference between that idea of what would it'll be like or what you hope it'll be like and the reality of, oh shit, now I have to deal with my kid being different in a way that's visible to others. And yeah, so it was fear. Some hope, but a lot of fear. Um, it was a mixture of, I would say, fear and hope. I identify as queer myself, and so I'd almost been preparing for that moment and thinking, like, what if? What if, this my kid comes out, and how can I guide them through that? I always wanted that myself when I was younger, and I didn't have that. But the reality was more that fear and hope mixed together. It was like, I'm so happy, I'm excited, I know how to do this. Oh shit, no, I don't know how to do this. I have not actually guided an 8-year-old through the experience of being non binary in this world. Um, yeah, and it was really good that it happened, I think, during the pandemic specifically because we had that space to work it out. It wasn't like, oh no, you're not binary, and now let's go to school and do all these things. So we had this space. Mhm.
about your response?
Yeah, I was most proud of the fact that I knew what to do. I knew to say, I love you, I accept you. This is something that we, think is good, not bad. We will help you figure this out. You don't have to have all the answers. So I felt prepared, and it's like what I want new dads to go into. Like I would love to catch dads before their kids come out to them and teach them those same skills, not after, which is what we're doing of a lot of here.
And what would you have wanted to do differently?
I think what I would have wanted to do differently is wait maybe even longer to tell my family. We were pretty quick. It felt like, oh no, you have to know. Also, because it was pandemic time, we had such a small circle of people that we were seeing. So it was like, we have to tell you, you have to know. But in reality, my kid didn't change in any major way at that time. And I think also I might have been a little bit less harsh with my pronouns. Like, judging myself for not using the right ones or being very strict about enforcing it with other people. That also, it felt like they were invalidating by using the wrong ones, but I don't think that, my thinking has shifted on that since then.